said, I am watching every single Godzilla film with my Go Go Godzilla challenge, and it is a challenging one today. We're talking about All Monsters Attack, aka Godzilla's Revenge. Here we have the story of Ichiro, who is getting bullied in real life. He's just constantly, every day, these kids are just savage to him. But when he goes to sleep, he dreams of a time when he travels to Monster Island and has a friendship with the son of Godzilla, who has his own bullying problems with a monster named Gabara. And we see how Godzilla tries to teach good old son of Godzilla, Manya, how to handle this bully, and how Ishiro uses these lessons in his real life to deal with the bullies, and also he's kidnapped by some robbers. This film it's short, and it's quirky, and it's probably the pinnacle of the Godzilla franchise leaning towards kids. Well, okay, there's one more coming up a couple films later, but this, for the most part, yeah, is really the pinnacle of it. It's, your main protagonist here is a kid. He seems like some kid who he applied for a Gamera film and didn't make it, so they put him in this film, basically. Which is funny, because this really does feel like a Gamera film of sorts, where it just, in its tone and its approach, the son of Godzilla talks and doesn't. It's the dubbing. I watch the American. It's like, oh, I don't know what you're going to do, Davy. It's got that type of voice to it, and I'm just like, oh, why did they do that? And Godzilla, most of the fighting scenes is stock footage, which is a little bit depressing in here to see. They did reshoot one of the scenes, though, where Godzilla is showing his son how to shoot fire breath. They actually reshot that. And that, along with the other monster footage in here, adds for maybe, I'd say, a quarter, not quite, of new monster footage in here. The story of the kid dealing with his bullying and getting kidnapped by robbers is also odd in how they handle that material. And the message that they give kids on how to handle bullies, I don't think would necessarily be popular nowadays. Part of it is he confronts the bullies, which is great, but then there's some actions after that just kind of befuddled me a little, going, really? That's the message you want to give kids for this film? It's just weird to see where we've come in this franchise from a monster who represents the horrors of war and nuclear, the bomb and all of that, to a father figure who is teaching his son how to handle bullying and who everybody actually likes now. So, yeah, it's just one of those films where it's a rough watch. It's unfortunately the last appearance, even though it's stock footage, of most of these monsters until Final Wars. So Gorosaurus, Manda, Kamakurus, Kumanga, and Minya, all you would not see again until Final Wars. So this is their last appearance for quite some time. And unfortunately, I will say they aren't going to necessarily be missed because you can only watch the same stock footage so many times. So there you have it, folks. This one, out of all the Godzilla films we've watched so far, is my least favorite. And it's not just because it's geared towards kids. It's their low budget approach that they took with this film that really is giving a bit of a mixed message to kids. And while it does deal with some topics that kids do deal with, I think they could have just handled it a lot better. And it just comes off as awkward. So let me know what you think of Godzilla's Revenge. Is this the one, the worst one of the Showa series? Love to hear your thoughts on that. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like and all those wonderful YouTube things. Check out our Patreon if you haven't already. I thank you for your support. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.